You're watching Mugen TV RPG Haven. Experience a fantasy like no other.
Hey guys, I'm back again with another video, and today I want to talk about Square Enix because I wasn't aware of what happened a few days ago. Square Enix had a live stream event that was dedicated to the Secret of Mana, or just the Mana series in general. Now, if you guys don't know what the Mana series is, the Mana series was pretty much a spin-off of the Final Fantasy series. They wanted to create another Final Fantasy title, and they end up shifting gears and it ended up becoming their own original new IP. And it's like a action RPG, kind of like has elements of like Legend of Zelda, but more so on the RPG side of things. And it became one of my first experience when it came to JRPGs back when I was a kid on the SNES with Secret of Mana. And plus, on top of that, it was a 3-player multiplayer role-playing game, so I definitely enjoyed it with my brothers and my dad of that time, and I've been a fan of the Mana series ever since then. But as time progressed, the Mana series had kind of fell off and it just disappeared after many other titles that came out, and it haven't been quite the success ever since. But suddenly they had revived it with a few remasters, and we'll get into that in a bit. But I want to touch bases on this live stream is because they had some brand new announcements, actually 3 announcements related to the Mana series. And that first announcement is there will be a brand new, not a remake, not remasters of previous Mana titles, there's going to be a brand new Mana game coming to consoles. Now, since they're just announcing this, that means this game is going to be way off from now. We ain't going to probably get a trailer or any gameplay or teasers anytime soon. So I'm expecting maybe a 2024 or 2025 release of this new Mana game. But on top of that, we also going to be getting a Mana anime, which, oh my god, I think that's going to be pretty cool. Now, not sure if it's going to be an original animation or it's going to be based off of some of the existing Mana titles that's already out there on the market. I'm hoping if they do go to an existing title, I would definitely love to see them do Secret of Mana, and then from Secret of Mana they can do Trials of Mana. I think that would be awesome. And then after that, they also announced a mobile Mana game, which, as you can see, mobile games, this game will be pretty much a crossover of all the Mana series with all of the main protagonists all in one game. So I think that's be interesting, especially for the Japanese market. For those, since the Japanese market is very heavy focus when it comes to handheld and mobile gaming. So I think that's gonna be more so dedicated towards that market more than anything else. But this is big news, this is exciting news, because it looks like that Square Enix is finally taking the Mana series a bit more seriously. And why is that? Well, I say that is because if you guys have been following what Square Enix has been doing lately, ever since they started switching up management, they had the new president of Square Enix that stepped in a few years ago, and he said that he wanted to bring back some old franchises, revive them, and bring them to the current generations to get everybody familiar with these new franchises, which is a good idea. Because I think just focusing on Final Fantasy, which is their bread and butter, and of course Dragon Quest, and now we're getting the Nier series that's starting to get a lot of love as well, they need to start expanding and increasing their portfolio so they can have a variety of games. So recently, or a few years ago, they had pretty much did a remake or slash remaster of Secret of Mana. Now, I did a review of that on my Mugen Lore channel, so if you guys want to go check that out, you can check that out in the link in the description below, or I might pin it in the comment section for you to check it out. But that was just to test the waters to see if people will be interested in the Mana series. Now, of course, traditional Mana fans went and gave it a try. As far as my opinions on it, I enjoyed it, but I wish they would have just pushed the boundaries a bit more. But you could tell it was a smaller budget type title that they wanted to experiment with, and obviously it was a success, is because right after that they came out with the Mana collection for the Nintendo Switch, and then on top of that they end up announcing the remake of Trials of Mana, which I've also reviewed on my YouTube channel as well, which you guys can also check out, or I may even upload it here on Game Fiends, just in case you guys don't want to go back and forth from channel to channel. But Trials of Mana was definitely a test run of what they can do with the Mana series, because Trials of Mana had really sold really well, had good ratings, and I enjoyed the hell out of the game. It was a real fun game. I enjoyed the team compositions, the different strategies, and it was almost pretty much one for one from the original Trials of Mana, which fans wanted compared to what fans are having mixed reception with Final Fantasy VII Remake. But with Trials of Mana, this was pretty much almost a one-to-one remake that followed the traditional or the original Trials of Mana, which was, to me, in my opinion, was a good move for them to go. They increased the budget a bit, and it sold really, really well. So moving forward, I believe this is giving them confidence to start producing more Mana games. And maybe this next Mana game, they definitely want to step up the budget even more, because I'm looking forward to this to see where they're going to go with this. And because Square Enix, like I said before, when it comes to their JRPGs, your visuals and everything, they know how to create gorgeous games. They know how to create interesting gameplay mechanics, especially the Mana series with the whole action RPG, where I love action RPGs when it came of that time, especially with the Mana series. They just knew how to do it well. So I'm definitely like excited. I can't wait. And I wonder what the title is going to be for this new Mana game. And as far as the anime is concerned, I think this is another way to expand the brand name for the Mana series. But that's pretty much all that we have so far. I think we're gonna be hearing much about this until they get farther into development for these new Mana titles, coming in the works. So I'm definitely excited. I want to definitely hear your thoughts. Are you a fan of the Mana series? Have you ever heard of the Mana series? And what was your first Mana title that you had played that introduced you into the Mana series? Definitely want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you hit the like button, because the like button definitely helps us out in the algorithm, and it definitely pushes us out there and get us more exposure. And hit the subscribe button if you like this channel. And if you want to stay up to date with more Square Enix news or just to the Mana series in general, make sure you hit the bell to be notified. This is Mugen Lord signing off. I'll see you game fiends later. Peace out.